Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Football. Champions League football is finally back, which means Champions League fantasy is back, which also means we are back again with the fantasy videos. I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope everything is going good. I hope you're also looking forward to the Champions League video. So, as always, I will be going through how my team did last time, just for reminding how my team is looking like ahead of the round of 16 first leg. But first, there's two things I need you to know. Number one is that for the round of 16, you're allowed 4 players in from one team. So from the other stages, like from the group stage, you're only allowed a maximum of 3 players per team. But in this round, you're allowed 4 players, a maximum of 4 players. So instead of having three, I remember people wanting 4 players from Bayern, but you could only get 3 and stuff like that. Now you can get 4 players in the round of 16. Number two, there's 2 fixtures next Tuesday, 2 fixtures next Wednesday, and then the other 4 fixtures will be on the other Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So as you're picking your team, have the players playing next week on the bench, and then remember to change your team after Tuesday, after Wednesday. Remember to be checking your team often. Those are 2 things I needed you to know. So let's remind ourselves about how my team did last week. Also, in case you haven't joined my league yet, the code is scrolling down the bottom, and the link will be the first one in the description. So this is how my team did in the last week, the group stage, not last week, last match week, but the last game week. Adeyemi, Lewandowski, Vinicius Jr. I had Sane got to a player of the match. I had Mahrez, I had Okafor also picked up player of the match. Wijnaldum, I had Azpilicueta, I had Otamendi, Diego Carlos Chesney. I also had Destin Noglu, Skriniar, Alonso, and Foden, and I picked up a total of 64 points. My best streak was 109 points back in match day 4. And I think the lowest was 39 points back in match day 5. So let's go to how my round of 16 team is looking like. Let me know. I will do other videos talking about maybe captaincy and which other subs I might make. I'll also do a deadline stream on Tuesday. The time has changed, so the games are kicking off like 2 hours after the usual time they usually kick off. So let's start with the goalkeeper. Currently, I have Neuer in goal. I'm making use of having 3 or 4 Bayern players. So at the moment, I currently have 4 players from Bayern. Neuer is one of them in goal against Salzburg. My other goalkeeper is Vlacho of Benfica playing against Ajax. He's currently on the bench, as I mentioned at the beginning, because his game is actually the last game on the other Wednesday. I also have Kimmich at the back. Kimmich is back. Kimmich is back. There's a time he had an injury. I think he missed the last game on the group stage, so I actually took him out of my team. Cancelo is also in my team. He's currently my captain. He's playing against Sporting. Reece James is also currently in my team. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Otamendi on the bench. So for Kimmich, he's a defender who plays in midfield. I've always said that since day one. So I think he's one of the must-own players. Cancelo is also another must-own player. This season in the Champions League, he has been incredible. So look at this. 13 points in match day 3, 13 points in match day 4. He has already scored. He's scored 2 goals this season. He had 3 assists already. He already has 33 ball recoveries, which has got him 10 points. He's already picked up player of the match as well. He's been super incredible, and that is why his captaincy is on him. Remember, if you're new to the Champions League fantasy, you're allowed to change your captain if in case he blanks, and he is playing on Tuesday. So if he blanks, I can just switch to my captain who's playing on Wednesday or another captain who's playing the very next week. I think he'll do well against Sporting. Reece James is also currently in my team, but Chelsea are playing in the Club World Cup as I record this, and Reece James is not in the squad, so I'm not sure if he's going to be fit by then. His game is in 2 weeks, so I'll probably one of the players who could still leave my team. And Trent Alexander-Arnold didn't play the last 2 match days in match day 5 and match day 6, but as you can see, match day 4 against a tough Atletico team, he usually used to be tough. This day is not so much, but he got 2 assists in that game, and he's an assist magnet, man. The number of assists he picks up in a game, how many chances he creates, the corners he takes, the free kicks he takes is very, very good. 1 clean sheet already. 1 clean sheet seems a little, but obviously didn't play in the last 2 match days. 3 assists. We are basically Trent Alexander-Arnold is in our teams for attacking potential, not really even the defending or anything, the clean sheets, no, because I do expect Inter Milan to score. So Trent, in terms of free kicks, corners, that is why he's in my team. So On Otamendi is currently on my bench because he plays in the last game. I will go through the fixtures a bit later. Otamendi plays in the last day, so he's in my team. Otamendi is a very good asset in the Champions League. I gambled on him on the last day and he got me 7 points. The ball recoveries is crazy. 41 balls recovered, 12 points for that. He's already picked up 2 Player of the Match awards, 4 clean sheets. They only considered against Bayern twice. They kept clean sheets against Barcelona. They kept clean sheets against everyone else they played against, apart from Bayern Munich. So he's currently on my bench because he plays on the last day. I might have to call him. I have to call him upon my team. In midfield, I have Salah. Obviously, he's back from AFCON, lost the final, but he'll be back for the Inter Milan game. I didn't actually have him. I think I only had him for like 1 week in the 6 match days in the group stage because I felt like he was a bit too expensive, but I kind of regret it because there's a week he banged and I didn't have any in my team and I really struggled. Bernardo Silva is also in my team. Obviously, he's one of the cheaper Man City attacking assets. I think he will play at least one of the 2 games, hopefully the first leg. San is also in my team, one of the 4 Bayern players I have. Phil Foden is also currently in my team, and Sewald against Bayern for Salzburg is also currently in my team. I like Sewald ahead of Okafor and Adeyemi because of his ball recovery. 38 balls recovered, and against Bayern, I think he'll have a lot of recovery to do. So that is why it is in my team. He's also managed 1 assist so far. So that is my midfield. I said in terms of defense, James could still leave my team. And in terms of midfield, I could still find a way to get Mahrez in because Mahrez has been the guy who's been playing Champions League for City. Foden, I've not really liked him in the Champions League this, and I actually don't know about. He's just there as a settler for now. He's only gotten 1 assist and scored 1 goal in the 6 games, which is not really enough. So he might not even start. Luckily, we get to see the team news for City before the deadline, so we can change up our team. If like next to your laptop, your computer, your phone, you can change your team. And then up front, I currently have Lewandowski by himself. Obviously, Lewandowski is Lewandowski. Is there any need for me to talk about Lewandowski? 58 points already this season. There's a time he even got 18 points in 1 game. Lewandowski is just crazy. And Robert Lewandowski is Robert Lewandowski, and you need to have him in your team. Simple as that. So on the bench, I have Haller because he plays in the last game against Otamendi and Benfica. So Haller, the top scorer this season in the Champions League, is there on my bench. Hopefully, he will come to my team. Obviously, if everyone in that team delivers, I don't have to bring in the likes of Haller. And Pino is also there from Villarreal playing against Juventus, but I think he's another one who could leave my team. I mean, 7 points in match day 3 and 1 point throughout until match day 5 and didn't play in match day 6. I think Juventus recently has started keeping clean sheets as well. So Pino could still leave my team, Foden could leave my team, and James could leave my team. So I'll give you guys more updates Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well. So that's how my team is looking. Cancelo is the captain. Let us go through the fixtures. On Tuesday, we have Sporting versus Man City. We have PSG against Real Madrid. As you can see, I don't have any players from PSG or Real Madrid. I could end up bringing them in. Depends on how the team is that day. On Wednesday, there will be Salzburg against Bayern, Inter Milan against Liverpool. I might bring in an Inter Milan player. You never know. But I think Bayern, I'm okay with that. Salzburg, I'm okay with that as well. I might end up taking out Neuer, maybe for Edouard Mendy. And then if James is not playing, I could take out James and then bring in another defender. Let's say someone like a Bonucci from Juventus. Although he's not started the last couple of games, I could bring in maybe a Chiellini. Depends who starts. The other week, we have Villarreal against Juventus. We also have Chelsea against Lille. I might go for another Chelsea player having a good game against Lille. And then Atletico Madrid against United. I'm not really interested in anyone from those 2 teams. And also Benfica and Ajax. So that is how my team is looking. That is how the fixtures will be played. So let me go through it again. Neuer in goal right now. Vlach on my bench. In the back, I have Trent Alexander-Arnold, Reece James, Cancelo, Kimmich, and Otamendi on the bench. In midfield, I have Mohamed Salah, Bernardo Silva, Sane, Foden, and Sewald. All 5 of them starting, but it could change by the time we get to Tuesday. And then up front, I currently have Lewandowski, Haller, and Pino, but Pino will definitely probably change to someone else. Unless I don't really need to call him upon, I might just leave him on the bench like that. So I only really put him there because of his price as well, like 5.9. I couldn't get anyone else, but he might definitely leave my team. So as you can see, I have the 4 Bayern players and the 1 Salzburg player playing on Wednesday. I also have Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold playing on Wednesday 16th. I also have my 3 City players playing against Sporting on 15th. And then for the next week, the likes of the Benfica and the Ajax players are all on the bench, like Halev, Lacho, Otamendi, and Pino, who also plays on the Tuesday. So make sure to check that out. Make sure to have the players playing on the other week on the bench so that you maximize the potential of points. So that's how my team is looking. Let me know which players you've picked from this as well. I will do more updates. Champions League is back, man. I'm just glad Champions League is back. There's probably will be a lot of changes here. Hopefully, no one gets injured until then. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe on the road to 1,000. I'll catch up with you guys soon.